No one would have believed a couple of weeks ago on Amazon Prime that Ice Cube's affairs were being watched by lots of Amazon subscribers. No one would have dreamed this film would be scrutinized as someone with a microscope studies creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. Few men even considered putting this on their podcast Season 5 playlist. And yet, over in Hollywood, minds ridiculously stupider than ours regard this film as something they'd put out. And slowly and surely, we'd review it on the podcast. Welcome to the Biscuits and Blurays podcast, where we watch Blu-rays and the chances that a biscuit comes from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1. But still, decom.
That's good.
Your host, James and Jade. Hello.
Hi.
Now, full transparency. This is our second attempt at recording this. This is the effect this film has had on us both.
Oh, fuck me.
It has frazzled us completely.
I could not tell you what was happening.
We have spent 15 minutes talking about it and then going, actually, let's start again.
Yeah, what did we just watch?
Yeah. Yeah. I've never known a film like it, quite honestly.
No.
Welcome to the War of the Worlds episode. Strap in. It's a confusing one.
It really is.
War of the Worlds? You a War of the Worlds fan?
I am a War of the Worlds fan.
Do you like Mr. H.G. Wells?
I became more of a War of the Worlds fan after me and you got together because you just love it. And you was like, let's go to the one in London.
Okay.
It's the immersive experience. For anyone who hasn't been, you should go because it's amazing.
What Jade is talking about, it would be the Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, musical adaptation of the War of the Worlds.
Which I think is generally considered a really good adaptation of the book as well.
I agree.
I think it's spot on. It's fabulous. I love it.
There's other adaptations that come to mind. I haven't seen the 50s one.
Do you know, I need to. Feel like I need to see
but
that now.
Tripods in there, do you know?
Yeah. When I think of tripods, I think of the 2005 one.
Okay, now, this is generational trauma, this.
Mm-hmm.
We've done War of the Worlds. We've done that movie.
have.
Yeah, that was season 1? Season 2, maybe.
2, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Spielberg's masterpiece, I think.
It's fabulous.
I really like it. We got a lot of time for that movie. That brings H.G. Wells's novel, and it is a novel,
Yeah.
which was published in... I'm going to put the microphone close to the thing so you know I'm actually turning the page, and I own a book.
I can read, guys.
I have read this book. It was first published in 1898, and Spielberg banger was made in 2000.
How many people do you think, when they think of War of the Worlds, assume that the source material was that radio broadcast?
Oh, you're talking about the Orson Welles thing?
Yeah.
No relation, I think. But
no, I don't think so.
We should mention it. I don't think we mentioned it in the last one, did we?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't remember.
Well, back in the day, you know, when people sat around... Back in the day, when everyone been that bit, everyone sat around the fire. There was no TV, nothing to do, no board games. No one had a PlayStation back then. The radio. Everyone gathered around the radio and listened to the local broadcast or whatever. Orson Welles decided to do a dramatic reading of The War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
And everyone thought shit was kicking off.
Which is really random because this book was already in the public domain by this point.
By that point? Is that why it had been done?
Well, yeah, because that's why he had it to begin with. That's what he was doing. He was just doing like an acting thing, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the story, guys. Please don't attack me. But that's what I was always under the impression of. It was scripted and everything.
Yeah. It was scripted, but then it was... I've listened to bits of it, not listened to it all. I've listened to bits where it's gone, and then the aliens, they're coming from Mars, and now it's a word from our sponsor, and it will go into an advert. It's an interesting listen if you ever get a chance. I mean, I say interesting, I got bored. But,
it's very of its time, but I do wonder how many people think that the War of the Worlds was that radio broadcast and not the book it came from.
I see what you mean, yeah. It's like how people didn't know the Titanic was a real boat.
I mean, especially because I've done a bit of research after watching this and reading some of the comments by producers and stuff. They don't seem to comment on the book. They appear to be commenting on the radio performance.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that was what they were inspired by with this, because they clearly weren't inspired by the book. They can't have been, because it's fucking shit.
I did notice something different about, usually it would say based on the book by yada yada, and here's
Mhm.
the book, whatever. Here it said something else. It said something like based on the book entitled War of the Worlds. But why would they word it like that? Why would they word it entitled?
Because he's entitled.
I don't think they've read it. So for full fact, I don't think anyone who even had any input in this, I don't even think the catering for the film had read the book, The War of the Worlds.
Right, so obviously going back to the original story, what
Yeah.
is the original premise to War of the Worlds?
Okay, it's the 1800s,
Mhm.
so we haven't even had World War One yet. That's how old it is. Aliens come down, big cylinders. It plays out like the War of the Worlds Jeff Wayne one. Take a shot every time we say War of the Worlds, by the way. Yes, it plays out the same. Those bits are sort of condensed and dramatized, but it is a concept album, that is.
Mhm.
Whereas it would take the same beats. It's been a very long time since I read the book, so I have to use the Spielberg thing in my head and the Jeff Wayne thing. I'm merging those into one.
Yeah.
It does follow that thing of, oh, I have to go here, I have to go here. It gets on a boat. The boat doesn't end well for the boat. Then he meets a priest and an artilleryman. They are combined in the movie.
Mhm.
That's Tim Robbins is crazy.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to his hometown, and he's discovered that the aliens are being killed by bacteria.
Yeah.
He doesn't discover that, but he's figured it out. So that's more or less a play-by-play. I'd recommend reading it to anyone. I think it's a good book. But what's this, Jay? What's this film here for?
I don't know. So this was very much created during COVID, when people were having to survive and communicate via Teams.
Yeah,
And
Zoom.
And Zoom quizzes.
Yeah.
The thing as well about Zoom is this guy is in these Zoom meetings have been on for quite a long time. I know you only get 30 minutes before you have to sign back out and back in again.
I don't think it is that. I think it is you are watching. So do you remember back in the early 2010s, there was Unfriended and then Unfriended Dark Web and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like found footage, but it was from the perspective of a computer screen.
Yeah.
You watch what people did. Essentially, it's the same thing. It's not a Zoom meeting. It's not a Zoom call. It's we're looking at someone's computer.
Yeah.
Okay. But the only point of view we have, really, the computer that we are looking through is unfortunately that of Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I can't find anything about anyone who made this. One of the producers made a few hits back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't done much since. But Ice Cube's in this. Why is Ice Cube in this?
I really don't know.
I have a game I play where I like a little film studio, and you have a list of actors you can use in the movies, and depending on the quality of actor you want, the more you have to pay. So quite far down the list would be those who don't work anymore, and then Tom Holland or whatever's at the top.
Yeah, you're going literally from D list to B list,
Yeah.
to D list to A list, aren't you?
Yeah. So and therefore, I would assume Ice Cube didn't have much going on during the pandemic.
As did many actors.
As did anyone.
Yeah.
It wasn't long ago.
Yeah.
When the world was stopped by bacteria, which is completely ironic.
Which is, a bit of a vibe. I don't understand. I don't know if this was a passion project for him or if it was something that was already in the mix and they were like, oh yeah, we need to cast Ice Cube in this. It's so weird.
There are two other actors of note in this, though. There's Clark Gregg, who played Coulson in The Avengers. Do you remember?
Yes.
The guy that died, that Loki stabbed. And that's the reason they're...
Spoiler.
It's been a while, guys. And Eva Longoria, who is fine.
Yeah.
But I would assume she'd find herself in that rank of Ice Cube actors.
Maybe. I think she's probably... I've always liked the things I've seen her do, but she's kind of been and had her time a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, she's still a big name.
People know who she is, but it's not like she's actively in anything. I mean, she could be. She could be in a TV show for all I know.
Yeah. So... And then you've got some, I would assume, new talent.
Maybe.
Which I don't mind seeing.
Yeah.
Vibe.
But were they actually required in this? No.
This film is the cringiest film I've seen for a long time.
Oh, everything from the acting to the effects, from the product placement, even the names of the characters, it's shit.
So Ice Cube, okay. Well, We'll try and keep it funny, but honestly, it was such a slog to get through, and it's only 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for comparison's sake, Toy Story is the same length of time.
Fucking hell.
Right? Okay.
Me and James have also been watching a lot of Disney movies recently.
An hour and a half done.
Yeah, and they're fabulous, and you get through them, and it's interesting. This was just so boggled down in its stupid, convoluted plot. It wasn't even interesting.
You didn't have to make it this convoluted. Spielberg did it. It's back in 2005. Condensed it down completely, updated it, and it worked. It still holds up.
It's a simple invasion story.
Yeah.
You've got the aliens coming down to Earth, humans fighting it, and losing effectively.
Mhm.
They kind of win by default.
Yeah.
And that's it. That is the story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all told from a single narrator's point of view. So fair enough, they've got Ice Cube being that narrator. But nothing happens to his character, really. It's fucking crap.
Okay, so quite early on in the movie, we established that Ice Cube works for this Homeland Security company.
No, he works for Homeland Security.
Oh, okay, he works for Homeland Security. I don't know the ins and outs of
By
it.
himself, by the way.
There is no one else in this building.
This building is fucking massive.
I get it's locked down. It shows, though. There are other films made in lockdown that had a similar vibe to this that came out a while ago. This has been 5 years since we were all trapped inside.
Yeah. Oh, what a time, guys. When people kept the fuck away from me.
So,
what a time it was.
What a time it was. We all did silly things in lockdown, though. I get that.
No, I'm not going to lie. I quite enjoyed people having to keep their distance away from me in like lines in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Now they're up your butt. It's like, leave me alone.
Yeah. It's like people have missed it.
It's like, oh no. If you're coming up that close behind me, buy me some flowers, please.
Wear a glove, sir. Yeah, so he works for Homeland Security. However, he can hack everything. He knows everything about everyone walking around.
Just him as well. He is monitoring. He can monitor the cameras of anywhere all around the fucking world.
Yeah. So, an example of this would be he talks to his daughter, who is going she's just going for breakfast.
Yeah.
And she's in a coffee shop. For some reason, he can hack the CCTV of the coffee shop she's in and see exactly what she's ordered and then call her and say, you shouldn't be eating that.
He'd also got video footage from inside her fridge. Somehow.
Which I get. We've got smart fridges now. Maybe I'm not up to date on the current tech we've got in the world. I don't understand.
Oh, it's ridiculous because this guy's supposed to be trying to counter terrorism.
Yes.
That's his whole job. And it shows you him trying to do that in the beginning.
Yeah.
All by himself, by the way. Not a team.
He's clocked in for work. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It makes a point of showing you it's 9 o'clock in the morning. He's logged in with his password and he's gone, right, okay, here's what a few things are. Let's see what my daughter's eating for breakfast.
But also, if that is your job to be monitoring this terrorist activity, you would be out of that job so quickly if you were stalking the fuck out of your family.
Yeah.
All the time, as opposed to doing your job. How many times does he ignore calls from people? Or not put himself into meetings because he is...
I've got to go, sir. My daughter's on the line.
Because he's following what his daughter's doing. That is not your job. Your job is going after a computer hacker that's trying to give away state secrets.
That's right, yeah.
So it's like, not being funny, that's quite a serious crime that you're going after here.
That's quite a big responsibility for you, Ice Cube.
You all by yourself, not like with a team. You would have thought with something like this, you would have an entire team behind you.
Yeah.
However, teams, you can only do over teams during COVID.
Yeah.
You can't all be working in the office.
Yeah. But there'd be other people in the building.
You'd have thought. Or even security.
You'd have those plastic sheets up, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Or again, you'd have a security guard in that office.
You'd have literally anyone in that office.
I mean, especially when later on you find out that where that office is located and what is located there.
Yeah.
You would have thought that shit would be so well guarded.
We will get to that because it's an important plot hole.
For some reason.
Yeah. So, anyway, checking up on... We meet a few other characters. The baby daddy, which he's got it saved as. I'm not being mean. That's what Ice Cube has got him saved as, like baby daddy.
His daughter's boyfriend is saved as like babies. It's because he thinks we're stupid as audiences.
Yeah. So everyone's got something behind their name. So for example, if you saw your parents' phone when you were a kid and it said Steve roof tiles,
Yeah.
Right? Oh, Steve Roof Tiles is calling. Okay, great. Steve works on roof tiles.
Okay, then, though. However, what am I down as in your phone, Jade?
That's wife, sexy wife.
So if this was us in this, everyone would know I was your wife because
Yeah,
I'm listed in your phone as sexy wife.
but then he wouldn't go. But Ice Cube has all these people saved as what they are, and then goes, "Oh, you're my daughter," and tells you it anyway.
Yeah.
Why do you
Lazy
need?
writing.
Yeah. So, but then he's having trouble with the boyfriend. He doesn't like the boyfriend, the baby daddy.
For no reason, apparently.
He hasn't accepted his friend request on Facebook. I'm not being funny. If you've just logged in at work, and you're logging on Facebook in record time, you shouldn't work for Homeland.
No, you probably shouldn't.
It's not for you. Anyway, it doesn't take long for things to kick off.
Doesn't it? It feels like it takes about 20 minutes.
No, I thought it took like 5 before.
Oh, no, I thought it went on and on and on before something cracked off.
Now, okay, so those of you who have heard the album, read the book, know that the aliens come down in cylinders. They come down in capsules.
Mm-hmm.
In the film, in the Spielberg one, they do that as well. They come down in the lightning.
They do, yeah.
Ride the lightning! And then,
lightning rhino.
lightning rhino. And then in this one, they just meteors.
Just meteorites, yeah.
That crash across the globe. So credit to them for that. It feels like they're attacking the world.
Yeah.
And not just like America or like Horsell Common, which is from the book.
Although when we get a lot of what later happens a couple of scenes later, they only ever really exclusively show Europe.
They did show a map of the world to show that where it attacked. So it doesn't attack everyone in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So and honestly, we don't leave DC. I don't think Washington DC.
What do you mean?
This whole thing, like the building that Ice Cube is in DC.
Yeah.
I don't know what Eva Longoria is doing. I assume she can teleport. She gets places fast.
Yeah, so Eva Longoria's character works for NASA.
Yeah.
And she's constantly in contact with him for some reason. And I don't understand why, because she starts the film off with talking about the weather. Now she's monitoring weather patterns.
Yeah.
Then later on, she's a fucking data analyst. And then the next minute, she does all microbiology. What does she do?
She works for NASA. She
NASA's.
Yeah, she NASA's. Everyone knows that.
But I thought people, again, at NASA have a job description that they are good at.
Yeah.
You can't do all of that. I'm sorry.
No, she NASA. That's it says, what's it? I don't even remember it. Eva Longoria, NASA. That's what it says. Good times.
Just in case you forget where she fucking works.
Yeah. She discovers that they come down in a meteorite, and I thought they would have spent more time showing us the aliens, what we're dealing with, establishing what they could do.
Yeah.
We don't get that.
No, we don't.
If anything, okay. First of all, do you like the designs of the aliens?
No, they're shit. They're awful.
It looks like a Snapchat filter.
They're so bad.
It looks so
lazy.
bad. What's going on?
The fact that the effects look better in a film 20 years before this,
yeah,
I think is a problem.
Credit to them for sticking with the tripods, though, because I would assume that they wouldn't have done. I mean, they pop it off later because then they start flying around.
I feel like that's the only reason why they said that this was an adaptation of that book, because they wanted to use the tripods as a design.
Okay, it's a good look. We hit the nail on the head with that Spielberg one. We was like, perfect design for that. Perfect sound.
Oh, the sound of that was great.
Okay, it's again, generational trauma. I had a toilet at uni that sounded like...
Every time you flushed it, you're like, no.
Every time the system would refill, I'd be like, Tom Cruise, no. Where's Dakota Fanning? Obviously, we have the Jeff Wayne War of the Worlds one. Oola. It's described like that in the book, so it just says Oola. Good times? We know what that sounds like. Otherworldly, right? Here, they just sort of make a white noise.
It's just a weird white noise sound, and when they do, the camera gets so shaky.
Okay, if this is all kicking off, aliens have come down from wherever. They don't even establish it's from Mars at this point.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They don't establish where they came from. We don't care.
It's War of the Worlds, but which worlds exactly are at war? It's us. And what other world?
Who knows? Could be anyone. Could be Pluto. Not a world. Decommissioned.
Decommissioned world.
Yeah. So here the aliens just sort of make a white noise and everything goes fuzzy.
Shaky
cam. If all this is kicking off and the aliens are attacking, do you grab your phone?
No, but a lot of people probably will.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we've seen from other disasters, people can't seem to put their fucking phones down.
Okay.
However, if somebody was ringing me, I wouldn't be going on video chat with them. I can absolutely assure you that. Even if there wasn't an alien invasion, I am never
You're
video
never picking
chatting
that
people.
up. Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm like, no, I'm not picking this up. So how many people would actually pick a call up anyway?
Yeah.
Most people want you to text them nowadays.
But these people, Eva Longoria in NASA and Ice Cube sat on a chair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his job. He sat on a chair. They only have conversations where it's like, okay, we need to get information fast, and the quickest way to do that is by texting. Ring me.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you ring him.
Yeah. But again, every time, like, he video chats his daughter as well, partly way through it, and his son.
Yeah.
And they put themselves on video while they're actively running away from things. And it's just shaky and stupid. And you think, you wouldn't be doing that.
To change, if you're filming something, the alien's in front of me, right, and I'm poking my phone at it, I wouldn't then change the camera around to show you what I'm doing.
And they keep changing it back.
And keep changing it. No one does that.
No, but the movie needed you to do that. Because otherwise, you don't know what they're reacting to.
That is true. You are right. This is a smart movie.
Maybe you could have actually made it a bit more atmospheric by not showing us what they're reacting, like what they're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Have their acting and their emotion.
Yeah.
Bring it through the screen and be like, fucking hell, that must be scary.
I do think there's a potentially good version of this somewhere.
There's an idea.
There's an idea of something. I agree. There's a sort of political thriller deep down in this.
Mm-hmm.
However, they've attached it to the War of the fucking Worlds.
For no reason.
For no reason. So we establish midway through the film what the aliens are here for. And back in the day, it would be just to make a new planet, just to colonize Earth, make it like Mars. That's the red weed. We get it.
It comes after the resources in which we're also a resource because we're biological creatures.
Correct. It makes the weed out of our blood. By doing so, that is their downfall. Okay?
Yeah.
It's quite good. What are the aliens after here?
Oh.
Jade, what are the aliens after in this new adaptation of the War of the Worlds?
They're after your Facebook pictures.
How dare they?
They're after the pictures you posted in Mallorca 4 years ago. They're after pictures of your food that you've taken before you've eaten it.
Yeah, they're streaming this movie as they're doing it. Oh, it's all chaos.
They want to know what you wrote on Letterboxd about this.
They want to share your Netflix password. Oh.
No word of a lie. The original. They wanted you. They wanted us. They wanted our blood. They wanted our biological matter. This one, they want your data.
Yeah.
Because data is power.
And the film, okay, again, I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how important data is, particularly my data. People want to listen to the podcast, go for it. That's all you're going to get. Pictures of our wedding? Sure. The aliens will be like, oh.
What the aliens want to do is steal your nudes and then make you ransom for it back.
Oh, is that what they wanted?
Yeah, you need to send us this much crypto, and you can have them back.
Yeah. So, but when it's said, and it does it, but then I felt the music build, I felt the tension, and then it went, it's after our data. Me and you just went, ugh.
But what are the aliens going to do with your data? That's what I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Even at the end of the film, when they've got this climax that they're trying to make happen that just doesn't happen,
mm-hmm.
Even if they get their end goal and these aliens get their data, what are they going to do with it? Because clearly they're not after us as people. They're not interested in us. They're after our data centers, etc.
Mm-hmm.
What's the end game? What are they going to do with it?
If they've got our data, everything stops. The world that they've got all the Wall Street stuff, the world is essentially in the dark. But so what?
How is it in the dark then?
If there's say I've been at multiple jobs where there's been a power cut and we've just whipped out a pen and paper and gone, right, you've got that, you've had that, we'll sort it out. People will figure it out.
Yeah.
So what if it's got my Netflix password?
I think I'll be all right, thanks.
Yeah. Like, the world keeps spinning.
I'm not being funny, but it shows them doing this in order to bring down the military.
Yeah.
I thought tanks and guns and stuff would still work without.
Yeah.
Why would they need your data for that?
So
these tripods don't have force fields or anything like that.
Yeah. So essentially, they're going for these big data places. I don't know what they're called.
Data centers?
Yeah, sure. And they're in doing so, they're wiping out all the military tech to carry on their evil plan. I say evil plan.
Evil plan to steal your password.
Yeah. So, but at that point in the movie, the film goes, right, okay, everything runs on data, which, sure, I don't see why it wouldn't. But that doesn't mean that things would start falling from the sky.
Yeah, because I think, like, for example, we and you said this when it started showing planes dropping from the sky.
Yeah.
It's happened before in history when planes have lost their navigation or when their engines have gone. The pilots take over
Uh-huh.
and planes just become huge gliders.
Yeah.
And the pilots still have the opportunity then to land a plane. They don't just fall out of nowhere.
The benefit...
I mean, like, wind shear and stuff is still a thing.
Yeah. If say you're flying a fighter jet and you're just cruising, right? Everything goes down on your system. You then don't lose your bearings and just go, whoa, and then start spinning in midair.
But it's also interesting that, remember, they took down all of the data,
Yeah,
except for the stealth bombers at the end.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were okay.
They
They
were.
knew where they were going. They knew where their targets were.
But they were in Washington.
Oh, can you believe that?
So, okay.
Oh, it's this ridiculous.
This is an invasion movie in its most ridiculous form, right? It is still.
Mm.
They attack the big cities. They establish that. We get news reports.
Yeah, apparently it's hit every country in the world, apparently.
Every country in the world, every capital city.
I don't know if they mention capital, but they mention country for sure.
Okay. If the aliens are so smart and they are gathering data at this point, would they not know that Washington, D.C. is the epicenter of America?
But it's the capital city.
It's the capital city of America, is what I'm getting at. So, why wouldn't they go there first?
Because of what's there. You've got the president there. You've got the Pentagon there, I think.
Nearby, I think, yeah. The Washington Monument.
So that would be one of the key places I'd have thought they'd have ended up.
The building that Ice Cube is in is there.
Like I said, Homeland Security, they're going to be there because that's going to have a lot of data.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's good that they were taking out oil rigs and stuff, but no, not leaders or anything like that. Fucking ridiculous.
It's important to know. And this is a fact that is, I think most of this film genuinely upset me as a fan of words, but
of the written language.
Of the written language, yeah. There's we were looking at the footage they were showing,
mm-hmm.
and it looked real, apart from the aliens that were superimposed in.
Clearly as well.
Yeah, big, it's disgusting. And we said, that's real footage. They did use real news footage for those things, with the tripod superimposed in. Examples of this would be the wildfires in 2016, the 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil rig disaster, and the 2011 Japanese tsunami, etc.
Mm-hmm.
That is disgusting.
And it's so distasteful. But I suppose this is stuff that's all in the public eye, so technically it belongs to everybody else.
I don't know.
Is there a story to this? Is it trying to say to people, look, as soon as you put something online, or as soon as you give somebody a part of yourself, like your data, that's then theirs.
You could post.
I mean, for example, anything you post on Facebook doesn't belong to you anymore.
Correct.
It's in the public domain.
It's a similar thing with streaming.
Yeah.
This is a very anti-streaming movie to say it debuted on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So, essentially, you don't own the movies you are streaming.
Yeah.
And people still don't know this. And it's important that we drill it home. If you buy a DVD or a physical media, you have that. That will never go away. Amazon and Netflix are renting that film out to you. They have every right to take it away.
Exactly, guys, because we find out pretty early on that Ice Cube's wife in this has died.
A long time ago.
And she has a Facebook page. And the aliens take it away.
No, not the
But
aliens.
you know, if he had all his pictures saved properly, if he'd got them all
developed,
it developed at Kodak.
You just pop down to Snappy Snaps.
It's Snappy Snaps. He'd be all right.
Yeah. What is important, and we've not addressed it yet, is the performance from Ice Cube. It's dreadful. It's bad. I'd argue he can't act anyway in any film.
Right. Okay. Here's your scenario, right?
Yeah.
Your teenage son is in town where you know these aliens are and they've just killed a colleague of yours.
Yes.
Something's happened and you can see that because you're tracking him, that track has stopped. There's been an explosion. You've lost contact with him. How do you react right now?
I run. I run to them. I do something.
Would you cover your face and just go, oh no?
Stand there and go, what? What?
Get out your chair, spin it for a little bit, and then sit back down again.
Fun fact about this. Okay, to combat the lockdown procedures and filming of this, the main protagonist, Ice Cube, was supposed to be paraplegic. That would mean he couldn't leave his building.
Which
right?
would make sense, yeah.
But apparently the producers and the director were so thrilled by his acting.
What?
At one point he flipped a chair.
Wow.
And they thought, that's pretty good. Let's scrap that.
I don't know many actors that can do that.
How many people have you seen flip a chair in life?
You just don't see it because it's such a rare talent.
Yeah, it is actually, when you think about it. There's not enough chairs in movies.
Bring back, send in the chairs.
Everyone just needs to sit down. It's the most wooden performance. It's so one note that it's laughable, but also not laughable.
Yeah.
Because it's not. We laughed when the planes were spinning out of the sky.
Oh yeah, those helicopters just going rogue.
Yeah, but it looked like they were glitching in real life. But Ice Cube in this is just on another level of bad.
It's not good at all, guys. It's not Tommy Wiseau bad, but it's bad.
No, but at least Tommy Wiseau was trying his best. Granted, it's not as good as anyone. I'd argue that Tommy Wiseau's best is better than Ice Cube's worst.
Probably.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important we get that. Also, everyone else in this who has scenes outside has the chance to sort of film themselves running all the time. But if you're an actor and you get the part in Ice Cube's War of the Worlds, and then you go, right, can you just go run down the street and act like aliens are invading and everything's kicking off, or that you're pregnant and you've just hurt your leg?
Yeah.
Right? Because that happens in
which
this.
it's very obvious as well that this lady's bump is not real.
Yeah. Would you not get influencers in real life syndrome? You know, when you see people dancing to TikToks in the street.
Oh, cringe, yeah.
Yeah, it's cringy, isn't it? Yeah. The same.
Maybe during COVID, though, it was quiet, so they could do it privately without people being around them.
What was crazy was that the daughter in this was pregnant and she survives an attack quite early on when in this.
And it looks like she has quite a serious injury as well, with something going through her leg.
We know how serious it is as well, because Ice Cube stands up and goes, "Oh no!" Oh wait, sorry. Oh no! There we go. That's more better.
Yeah.
But she's running down the street mid-lockdown, just going, "Oh God! Oh no!" Come on, you're better than this.
Also, for a character who is pregnant, who loses that much blood,
yeah,
with an injury, I've never seen such ridiculousness that she would be automatically really all right, and that her Amazon working boyfriend could just sort that problem out by taping it up with just masking tape, and stopping the bleeding within seconds.
Yeah.
Because that's how it works.
But she's a scientist.
She's a scientist. She would know that if you've had like a pole or something stuck through your leg, you should really leave it in until you've had a professional take it off. Because if you take it away,
you're going to lose blood.
You're going to lose blood. And again, you're pregnant, so you've got more blood.
Yeah.
Because obviously your body's got to pump more around. So, you thought she'd be clever.
We should talk about the product placement, because it's disgusting.
It's so obvious, isn't it?
In helping the pregnant one...
pregnant lady.
The pregnant lady. The boyfriend rocks up and he works for Amazon. He's a delivery driver.
Mm-hmm.
And he has all the tools in his van. He's got everything in there. So he sorts out her leg with the masking tape. But at one point in the movie, they need a flash drive. In this government building, Ice Cube cannot have a flash drive. Okay. Most computers don't have a USB point anymore.
I think some of the monitors might do, but...
Yeah, maybe like a desktop.
Yeah.
But I think we're stretching it a bit. If we've got all this high-tech nonsense, we don't have USBs, is my thinking. But he needs a flash drive so fast. And how do we get a flash drive?
Do you know the quickest way to do it is if you purchase it really quickly and then your Amazon driver drones it to you within 30 seconds.
Yeah. And if that and he's got a headset, and that drone can outrun not only government tech, but alien tech as well. This little drone he's got in his pocket, and send that flash drive to Ice Cube, no problem.
But also, guys, right, because they're using the data thing with these aliens wanting the data, what's the best way to stop somebody from going against your data? Well, how can you fuck them up the most? And that is, in this, by using a virus.
Yeah.
that's going to stop people from stealing your stuff because they're going to download the virus too. It's going to affect them.
Mm-hmm.
You can potentially hack them that way.
Yes.
They try doing that with a hacking group that were trying to sell out government secrets.
Uh-huh.
And then for some reason it's established that these aliens they're part tech, part biological.
Yeah, so it's part organism and part computer, I guess.
So this daughter works for a company, I think, that deals with cancer cells or something.
Right.
What the fuck is on this flash drive? Because
How many
plug it into? Do you know, I'm not being funny, but you've already tried an online virus and it's not worked,
Mhm.
you're going to try a biological virus with one as well? That doesn't work the same way, because for a biological virus, you've got to catch it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You've got to catch it by being in close proximity or being in the air.
No.
This spreads so quickly, it makes no fucking sense.
But it's all kicking off. Ice Cube's running around this building looking for this drone with a flash drive. And it's fucking stupid. I love every second of it. But also, it's loud and it's noisy and it's very uncomfortable to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good time.
No.
Also, this group, I forget what they called themselves. This group who are trying to take out the government secrets or whatever.
The disruptors.
The disruptors, yes, thank you. They have the secrets and they're like, right, we have to upload them to YouTube. We're going to do that. That's where it's going to go. And the government secrets are out. Therefore, we can crack on.
Yeah.
But we establish maybe 25 minutes before that the internet's down.
Yeah, because they're taking out the grid, apparently.
They've took out the power grid and the internet doesn't work. Phone, you can't call anyone anymore.
Because they've taken out the satellites.
Yeah. So how does YouTube work?
Oh, it's magic tube.
Are the aliens so distracted by the many cat videos on there that they're trying to okay, I'll watch that one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's watch that one. Let's go.
Oh, probably. Maybe the aliens are filming TikTok dancers.
Who knows?
They're too busy interested in that instead.
The aliens are never a threat, by the way, because they're when in the first one, I say first one, the Spielberg one, they've got these shields, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know about it. But any attack, any missile we fire at them, it can't hit them because of these invisible shields.
Yeah.
That's why the bacteria works.
Yeah, and even like when you go back to the source material and stuff, the Thunderchild boat that managed to bring one of them down.
They only tripped it up.
It tripped it up, yeah. It got lucky, effectively, and then that's brought down itself.
Yeah.
But ultimately, what's it say? Earth belongs to the Martians?
Earth belongs to the Martians. All hope is lost.
Yeah, absolutely. This was missing it in this. I never felt like that humans didn't not have a chance.
Yeah.
Against what they're after. In this one, it was just like, what the hell?
It
shows them going down really quickly.
It shows the army going after them, but also like taking them down so easily that why don't we just keep doing that? Like, they've only sent so many tripods, and I get that they're distracting the military with the little fumbly ones that aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
That the other tripods are going after all the data, but just say, hang on, Ice Cube, send a message to all the military and say, you should be concentrating on those ones first.
But it's also alluded to, right, guys, this is a spoiler, that the government knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
By triggering off a system called Goliath.
Well, these aliens have been here for a very, very, very long time. Since the 40s. They've got all the government secrets.
Oh, yes. So basically, by triggering this particular program, it was going to bring these aliens here for the data, because they knew, because these aliens have been turning up for years, that they wanted data.
Mm-hmm.
But they'd do it anyway.
Yeah.
So why are the government acting so surprised if they know that they're going after data? Why would you not automatically shut down these data centers? Why would you not shut down Goliath, knowing they're going after that first?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they plan on bombing the centre in DC. I'm surprised they just didn't do it straight away.
Yeah.
But no, because we need to have a movie.
None of it makes sense. There's so much. The thing is, I knew this was going to be bad. It came up on Amazon Prime the day it came out. Me and you watched the trailer for it on that little window you get. And we thought, we're never going to watch that.
Like, we both went, fucking hell, what's this even exist for?
Fuck that movie. Right? Here we are. We've watched it. I'm not even annoyed we've watched it. I don't feel anything that we've watched it.
I just don't feel like it's a War of the Worlds film. It is definitely not an adaptation of that story.
No.
All they've done is taken out the tripods.
Yeah.
And the idea of the red weed being connected to the tripods.
Uh-huh.
And the idea of being defeated by a virus. That's it.
Yeah.
3 things.
Mhm.
Nothing. You do not come into this expecting to see anything
War of the Worlds-esque.
anything related to War of the Worlds other than those tripods,
Which-
and even then they are not good.
Again, if you didn't connect it to the War of the Worlds, if you didn't have that name on it, there'd be something here, something Skyline-esque.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe set it in the Skyline universe, because that's fucking bonkers anyway.
I like
I
Skyline.
know you like Skyline. It's so weird. We have it on Blu-ray and we haven't watched it.
Have you not watched it at all?
I've seen it once and I thought, this is weird. And then,
Please watch it again with me.
but then I carried on living my life and realised there's like 7 more.
I like Skyline. But again, Skyline, the aliens are after us, ultimately.
Yeah. They're trying to wipe us out, but not.
Well, they use us, don't they?
Yeah.
In Skyline. We're part of their end game. Again, it's biological. It's a bit War of the Worlds-esque in that respect.
Well, it came not long after.
So it makes more sense because you know it did. It came loads of time after. It came out in 2010, didn't it?
Oh, okay. So, like, well,
5 years after. So, but that also has a bit of a similar ending. The ending is that humans don't really win.
mhm.
I kind of like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I like to see humans be triumphant in the end.
The point of War of the Worlds is that, like, again, like we have no control in anything.
No, we get lucky, effectively.
Yeah, it's what's in our blood and
Mhm.
our DNA that's sort of making everything. That's helping us out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's ironic that the aliens would come down to Earth, look at us, and think, "Oh, we're small," but there's something smaller that's deadlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. This is Ice Cube ordering a flash drive off Amazon. How are they?
And it getting there within 30 minutes.
Yeah, not 30 minutes, 10, because there are stealth bombers on the way.
Oh my god. Yeah, because an Amazon drone
Yeah,
is known to be able to beat a stealth bomber.
it's fast and much faster than a stealth bomber.
Yeah.
I don't know what anyone was thinking, but also I understand it's got Universal's name on it.
Apparently this was also scheduled for a theatrical release initially as well.
Why? I'm so baffled by it. I'm not even mad. I'm more impressed at how bad it is.
If we're going to get a big swing and a miss, fair enough.
But
this shouldn't exist.
It shouldn't exist, essentially, yeah. It is what it is. It's 90 minutes of noise, and it's a lot of noise, and it's Ice Cube reacting to nothing. And by reacting, I mean no emotion. Nothing.
Yeah.
Right? It's bizarre.
Do you think this is a movie people can watch like The Room and have a laugh at or not?
I think eventually it can get to that point. The problem I have is I'm biased because the War of the Worlds has been good so many times in so many iterations that this one comes along and goes, we're not even going to try.
Yeah, it almost feels insulting in a way.
Exactly. H.G. Wells would be rolling in his grave if he was buried, if he's still dead.
But interesting, again, we're reading comments from what a producer has said about this.
Yeah.
They said that the reason that they've decided to film it the way that they have is also partly due to COVID, and also it's inspired by the Orson Welles radio show, and that nowadays they're thinking that if something like that happened, people would be viewing it through their phones and through media.
Okay.
Where it's established really early on that these things are everywhere. So I think we'd actually be looking at them out our fucking window and running the fuck away from them.
Yeah. I think we'd see the blazes, the trails of fire in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, oh, something's kicking off.
I wouldn't think to look on TikTok first, to be honest. That wouldn't be my first go-to.
Yeah. Also,
Maybe I'm the problem, though.
I don't know how the internet works, but they upload that thing to YouTube and instantly the news reports come up going, this has been released on YouTube. It's like,
yeah, God, those journalists are quick, aren't they? Unless it's been written by AI. Even then, AI is that quick.
Do you think this has been written by AI?
It gives off AI vibes, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Oh, there's some photos at the end as well with this. Ice Cube's character shouldn't have survived, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's not been going to his baby shower as well.
A baby shower that only clearly has... Bearing in mind they put this invite out over Facebook, and the only people there was the
four main characters, yeah.
The 4 main characters and the NASA lady.
Yeah. Oh, Eva Longoria and NASA, it's important.
Yeah, and they'd all got matching T-shirts. And the photograph at the end, they clearly were not all together.
It's
just been, it just looks AI'd. It's terrible.
This is the level of intelligence we're dealing with here. I've never written a screenplay. I imagine it's easy compared to this. Okay, right? So many of the characters' names are descriptions of the character. Will has willpower.
Oh,
Faith has faith. David defeats Goliath. Good man is a good man.
oh.
And Sandra Nasser
Works for NASA.
works for NASA.
Oh, yes.
No-
Exquisite.
No other notes, perfect character description. This is wank.
Oh, come on. There could have been better writers out there.
Again, I'm just baffled. I'm not even mad. I don't even know how you can make films this bad anymore.
No, I feel numb inside.
Yeah. And so does Ice Cube. Has he reacted to this? Ice Cube's gone very quiet since this came out.
As he should. He needs to be hanging his head in shame. However, this took 15 days to film,
Okay.
evidently.
Yeah.
It was in post-production for 2 years.
What were they doing?
Clearly working on these wanky-ass effects.
Trying to get Ice Cube to emote.
And you could tell some of this, I think, has been redubbed as well.
It's choppy.
Yeah, some of the lines he delivers, you think, you clearly have said that after the event.
Yeah. Ice Cube, can you record that one line for us, please?
Only once.
Yeah. Just Jesus Christ. Better than Space Jam?
No, this got half a star from me on Letterboxd. What did it get for you?
It got half a star, but only because I couldn't rank it as 0.
Same. I think, is it Roger Egbert? I think they've given it 0.
Yeah. It sits at 6 on IMDb at the minute.
That's generous.
That's too generous. It's not even laughably bad. It's just irritating. It's noisy. It gave me a headache, and I don't want to watch it again.
No, I hope I never have to see this again, ever.
I hope I never have to see Ice Cube again. I'm gonna be triggered every time I order a drink with ice cubes in.
You're going to be like, oh, Amazon Prime, no.
I'll be like, Amazon Prime, no. War of the Worlds, no. Bad times.
Why did you say that like Tim Curry?
I don't know, I forget.
No.
Oh, no.
That's always your
Ice
default.
Cube.
That's your default voice. You end up in Curry voice.
So this is worse than Space Jam, yeah? Agreed?
Absolutely.
I don't know what's next. I don't even want to podcast anymore. That's how bad it's got.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do, dramatic.
What's next on our list?
I don't know.
Twisters.
I can put Twisters in the poll and see if
Come
it goes.
on, guys.
However,
you know you want to give me some Twisters.
I've been thinking about this recently, and Tron's coming out soon.
I've not seen any of those films either.
People like it. I think people like to see you suffer.
Why?
It's because these films I know I like mildly, except this shit. This is wank. So Fievel Goes West, for example, you don't like it. Men in Black, you didn't like. I like those movies.
Oh.
Maybe we found the pattern now. Maybe it has to be films that you don't like, but I do.
Maybe that's the vibe.
I'll put some films in a
I
poll.
know Pete's Dragon's going to end up in there because they say you have a massive art-on for that film for no reason.
It's a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than this. But hang on. So maybe the rest of time now, the rest of your cinematic experience in life will be after this. There's BC and AD. This is the 0.
Mm-hmm.
It can only get better.
After War of the Worlds.
Yeah. But we've still got that Tom Cruise movie, so it's fine.
We've still got Mr. Jeff Wayne. I'm hoping one day we get that as a movie. I don't think it's ever going to happen.
It'll never happen. Do you remember when BBC did it?
Oh.
And then it felt very Chernobyl-esque.
Yeah, I think people still liked it enough, but it's not...
It fell off for me.
No, I think they missed out on an opportunity to do that version. However, he's got to give up the rights for it, and I don't see him doing that.
Jeff Wayne will never give up those rights. But the
Never
immersive experience is the right thing to do. You go and go check that out.
I know, isn't it all being redone at the moment or very shortly?
Is it?
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm very excited to see what they do, but we loved it, didn't we?
Again, we're not sponsored, but my gosh, that was such a fun time. Have you still got the photos of us?
Yeah, they're over there.
Okay, cool.
They are actively in front of us, and James is like, where?
I'll post the picture of it on our story and see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 pictures. There's one of us pointing at tripods going, acting that is better than Ice Cube's, funnily enough.
Yeah.
And then 2 of us being survivors.
We were survivors.
We survived it.
Yeah. I do want to end on a quote.
Okay, I've had to listen to this, guys,
And this is
the last few days.
Well, this is from the book. This is from H.G. Wells's book. This is page 180. This is the end of the book. This is the last line. So we'll see you soon. We'll see you next week for probably Pete's Dragon or K-pop Demon Hunters. Maybe Tron. I don't know. It ain't Twisters. It ain't Twisters.
Please.
So bye-bye. See you then.
Bye.
And strangest of all is it to hold my wife's hand again and to think that I have counted her and that she has counted me among the dead. Bye-bye, guys.
Oh my god.